Alright, in this video we are going to solve October-November 2019, it's paper 1-1. Alright, in the first question it says that 3 multiplied by 1 whole 4 upon 7. So first we need to solve the mixed fraction, so it will be 7 ones are 7 plus 4, 11 upon 7, and that leads to the answer 33 divided by 7. Since your question is in mixed fraction form, so you need to give your answer in mixed fraction. So 33 upon 7 will be equals to 7 fours are 28, the leftover part is 5, so that will be equals to 4 whole 5 divided by 7. In part B it says that 1.3 times 0.3, so if we multiply 13 times 3, that will be equals to 39. Now we need to count the number of digits after the decimal, so there are 1 and 2. There are two numbers after the decimal, so my answer will be 0.39. Question number 2. The scatter diagram shows the marks that 12 students each obtained in test A and B. Give a reason why it is not appropriate to draw a line of best fit for this diagram. If you draw any line here or anywhere, it will be not justified, or you can say that number of points are not justified with this line. So we can say that there is no correlation between these two test I meant. Alright. Question number 3. The diagram shows the net of a solid. What is the special mathematical name of that solid? So it's a square base pyramid. If you connect all the triangle, it will be a pyramid with a square base. For this solid, write down the number of vertices. So if you connect all those triangle together, so there are total 5 vertices in that solid. Question number 4. Factorize 1 minus 36p square. You can say that it is written as 1 minus 6p whole square, or you can say that it's 1 square minus 6p whole square. Basically that will be an identity of a minus b and a plus b. So that will be 1 minus 6p and 1 plus 6p. Next part. Factorize 4x plus 3y plus xy plus 12. So firstly I will arrange it a little bit. 4x plus xy plus 3y plus 12. If I take common x here, so that will be 4 plus y. Similarly, if I take 3 common here, it will be y plus 4. 4 plus y and y plus 4, basically both are equal. So 4 plus y is common and the leftover part is x plus 3, and that is the final answer. Question number 5. A television program is 2 hours 40 minutes long. It starts at 22:45. At what time does it finish? So it starts at 22:45. The duration is 2 hours and 40 minutes. If you add them, it will be 5, 4 plus 4, 8, 2 plus 2, 4 and 24. Or you can say that it's 25 and it will be 25. So 25 means it is the next day, right? So you can say that it's 01:25 and it's AM. Alright. And the next part, it says that the program contains 8 advertisement breaks, each of which lasts for 3 minutes. Find the fraction of the 2 hours 40 minutes that is taken by advertisements. Give your answer in its simplest form. Firstly, I will find out the time of advertisement. So it will be 3 multiplied by 8 leads to 24. It talks about the fraction, so that will be 24 divided by the number of minutes in 2 hours and 40 minutes. 2 hours means 120 minutes plus 40 minutes, so that leads to 160 minutes. Now you can simplify. 4 6 are 24 and 440 is 160. 2 3s are 6 and 2 20s are 40, so that will be 3 divided by 20 is your answer. Question number 6. Write down these values starting with the smallest. So 1 upon 30, its decimal is what? Its decimal is 0.0333 and so on, right? And the last second one is already in decimal. 1 upon 10, that will be equals to 0.1. 5% is 0.05 and 2 upon 25. So if you divide 25 and 2.00025, 8s are 200, so that will be 0.08. Now you can easily pick out the smallest one. So the smallest one we have here is 0.03. After that we have 0.033, that is 1 upon 30. After that we have 0.05, that is 5%. And after that we have 0.08, that is 2 divided by 25. And in the last we have 0.1, that is 1 divided by 10. So these are the values arranged in ascending order. Question number 7, it says that y is proportional to x, that means y equals to kx. When x is 4, y is t, so you can easily find out the value of k. K gives you the value of t divided by 4. It says find x in terms of t, so we have y is equals to k times x. The value of k is known now, it's t divided by 4, and the value of x and y that is given in the second part, and it says that find x when the value of y is 2. So value of y is 2, so that will be, and x is x, so it will be 8 divided by t is equals to x, and that is your answer. Question number 8. By writing each number correct to one significant figure, 59.8, that will be 60 square, divided by 0.13 will be 20.13 will be 20, multiply by 0.9 will be 0.9. You can say that it's 60 times 60 divided by 20, multiply by 0.90, and 0 cancel. 2 ones are 2, 2 threes are 6. In the numerator we have 3 multiplied by 60 divided by denominator 0.9 means 9 upon 10. You can say that it's 3 times 60 times 10 divided by 9. 3 ones are 3, 3 threes are 9, 3 ones are 3, 3 20s are 60, 20 times 10 will be 200, that is your answer. Question number 9, solve the simultaneous equation. The first equation we have is x plus 4y equals to 1, and the next one is 3x plus 2y. So what I will do, I will multiply the equation by 3. Now it will be 3x plus 12y equals to 3, and the next equation we have is 3x plus 2y equals to 8. Now you can solve it. First we need to change the sign, so it will be minus 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 3x, 3x cancel. 12 minus 2 will be 10y is equals to 3 minus 8 will be minus 5. Or you can say that y equals to minus 5 divided by 10. So it will be equals to y equals to minus 1 upon 2. Now you can place the value of y in any equation. So I will pick the first one, x plus 4y equals to 1. And the value of y is minus 1 upon 2, which I am using in the first equation. So that will be x plus minus minus 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, x minus 2 equals to 1, and x is equals to 3. So these are the values of x and y. Question number 10, Amir buy a camera for 250 and sell is to $200. Calculate the percentage loss. So first thing you need to find out the loss. What is loss? It will be $50 divided by the cost price is what? He bought a camera at 250, so the cost price is 250, and you need to multiply it by 100. Alright, so 0 and 0 cancel. 25 ones are 25, 25 fours are 100, 5 times 4 it equals to 20. So that means it's a 20% loss. Part B, Meera invests some money at a rate of 2% per year, simple interest. How many years does it take for her investment to double in value? Now that 2% is what? 2% says that there is an increment of 2% per year. Alright, so for the first year, if you take an example, for the first year it will be 2%, right? For the second year it will be 4%. Similarly, if you talk about for the 10 year, it will be 20%, right? We need to find out the number of years in which the value is double. So that year will be 50 years, because at 50 it will be 2 times 50 will be 100, and 100 means that it's a total double in value. So the answer is 50 years. Question number 11, we need to simplify. So it's 7 minus 3 5s are 15, k minus minus plus 3 2s are 6. So that will be 6 plus 7, that will be 13 minus 15k is your answer. Next part, solve the equation 5x square minus 3x equals to 0. You can take x as a common here, so it will be 5x minus 3 equals to 0. Equate both of them to 0, so x equal to 0 and 5x minus 3 equals to 0 leads to x equals to 3 divided by 5. So two answers of x is 0 and x is 3 upon 5. Question number 12, evaluate 3 power minus 2 means 1 upon 3 square times 3 to the power 4. Alright, you can simplify the power, so that will left with 3 square gives you the value of 9. Alright, factorize 3 minus 3 to the power 0 is 1, it will be 2. Part C, y power 1 upon 2 multiply 4y power 1 upon 4. Bases are same, you can multiply, you can add the powers, it will be 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 4. 4y, the LCM of 4 and 2, it will be 4. So that will be 2 plus 1 leads to 4 to the power 3 upon 4. Answer. Number 13, write the number in standard form. So it will be 2.3 into 10 to the power. How many numbers we had jumped? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's minus 4, that is your answer. Evaluate 8 into 10 power 9 minus 9 into 10 to the power 8. So firstly, I need to make these two bases same, alright, or I can take common here. So I will take 10 to the power 8 common. It will be 8 into 10 minus 9. You can say that it's 8 into 10, 80 minus 9. 80 minus 9, that will be 71 multiplied by 10 to the power 8. Currently your decimal is after 1. You need to place your decimal after first non-zero. So that will be 7.1 into 10 to the power 9. That is your answer. Question number 14, it says find the highest common factor of P and Q. So for highest common factor, you need to pick the lowest power. Here we have lowest power of 2. Here we have lowest power of 3, and here we have lowest power of 5. So the lowest powers are 2 into 3 into 5, and that is 2 3s are 6, 5s are 30. That is your answer. Part B, find the lowest common multiple of P, Q and 21. So first I need to find out the factors of 21. It's 3 times 7 and 7 times 1. So the 21 has a factor of 3 into 7. For LCM, you need to highlight only the largest power numbers. So for largest, we have 2 power cube, the largest number we have, alright, 3 power square, largest we have, 5 power 2, largest we have, and we have 7 to the power 1. So the final answer in terms of its prime factors, it will be 2 power cube multiplied by 3 power square multiplied by 5 power square and multiplied by 7. That is your LCM. For part C, find the smallest integer n such that Pn is a square number. So what is P? P is 2 cube multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5 square multiplied by the value n, that is unknown right now. You need to make it a square number. That means all those numbers, all those factors should be power multiple of 2. If you observe the first one, its power is 2 power cube. You need to make it a multiple of 2. So for that purpose, you need 1 2 now, right? So that will be 2 power 3 multiply 2, that will be 2 power 4. You have a power multiple of 2, that is a condition of a square number. If you observe 3 here has a power of 1, right? So that means that I need another number, that is 3. And for 5, the power is already a square number, so no need to multiply it by 5. The things that we have added additionally, that is basically the value of n. 2 3s are 6, 6 is the value of n. That is your answer. Number 15, in the diagram, 3 small triangles are shaded. Shade one more small triangle to give a diagram that has exactly one line of symmetry. So according to the solution, the symmetry line should be in this manner, right? So with this symmetry line, this box should be shaded so that it has one line of symmetry when we shaded one box, alright. For part B, it says in the diagram, the 3 triangles and circle form a figure that has a rotational symmetry of order 3. Find the value of x. We are saying the figure has a rotational symmetry of order 3, that means it's also 88, right? And this one is also 88. The symmetrical order is 3, that means these lines are also equal. So you can say that this is also the angle x we have. Now you can find out the value of x. It will be 2x plus 88 equals to 180. When you shift 88, it will be 92 equals to 2x, and x is equals to 46. That is the value of x. For y, if this shorter angle is y, that means it's also y, and this one also y, alright. So what you can do, you can say that it will be 88 multiplied with 3 plus 3 times y equals to 360, right? We know that a complete circle is basically the angle of 360 degree. Now you need to solve that equation. 88 times 3, that leads to 264 plus 3y equals to 360. When you shift 264 on the right side, it will be subtracted from 360. 360 minus 264. That gives you the value of 96, and y is equals to 96 divided by 3, which is equals to 32, and that is the value of y. Question number 16, in the Venn diagram, shade the region which represents C intersection A union B complement. So the region shaded in this question is this one, only the C part, not the portion of A union B, as it is complicated. Part B, you have the universal set, you have the T set, the V set lists the elements of T intersection V complement. So the elements that are not the part of V complement is equals to, we have A, B, not C, D, E, F, G, H and J. Alright, these are the set of V complement. Now you need to find of T intersection V complement. So the number of elements that are common in T and V complement, we need to highlight it. So in T and V complement we have F, right? F and F, and we have J. So the answer of this question is F and J. For the next part, it says that N of T union V. So first you need to find out T union V. If you arrange T and V, it will be what? It will be A, B, D, E, F, G, H, I, and J. Alright, so how many elements are there? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the answer is 8. It's question number 17. The diagram shows the lines x plus y equals to 8, y equals to 1 upon 2x, x equal to 0, and y equal to 0. So basically x is equals to 0, x axis is y equals to 0. The line passes through the origin is y equals to 1 upon 2x, and the line cutting x and y intersect both is basically x plus y equals to 8. So we have identified all four lines. It says that write down and label the region which is defined by these three inequalities. X plus y should be lesser than 8. So first we need to highlight those points that is lesser than this line. Alright, x plus y should be lesser than 8. So I have identified the line with the red arrow. Next it says that y should be lesser than 1 upon 2x. So y should be lesser than 1 upon 2x. I have highlighted the point with green marker. And the last it says that y should be greater than 0. Y should be greater than 0. It means that above the x axis, right? So you need to write the value at which all these three colors exist. So that point is basically the point G only at which all those three colors are present. And the next part it says that write down all the inequalities which define region E. So firstly we need to highlight region E, and there it is. So with respect to x, the region E is x should be greater than 0. With respect to the line y equals to 1 upon 2x, for E we need to go in the upward direction. That means the inequality is y is greater than 1 upon 2x. With respect to the line x plus y equals to 8, we need to go upward. So its inequality is x plus y should be greater than 8, and these are the three inequalities required for the region E, and that is the final answer. It's question number 18. The masses of 120 cereal packets were measured. The results are summarized in the cumulative frequency diagram. Use the graph to estimate the median. Now, what is median? Median basically the middle value. How you are going to find it? It's basically the total frequency, that is 120 divided by 2 gives you the value of 60, right? On your 60 value on the y-axis, you need to find out the value on your x-axis. So the median, and for the first part, is equals to 501. For the next part, it says interquartile range. For interquartile, first we need to find out upper quartile, and that is 3 divided by 4 times total frequency, it's 120. 4 ones are 4, 4 30, 33s are 90. Now you need to find out the value at 90, 80, 84, 88, 90. So that value in between these two lines is 90. And on 90 the upper quartile is 502. So you have upper quartile 502. Similarly you need lower quartile, and that is 1 upon 4 of your total frequency, 120 leads to 30. On 30 you need to find out the value. So 20, 28, 24, 28, 30. On 30 the value is, it's 500.4. Alright, it's 500.4. Now the upper interquartile range, it's 502 minus 500.4 give you the value of 1.6, and that is your interquartile range. Next part, the measuring scales used were faulty. The measured masses were all 0.8 gram more than the actual masses. Write down the median and the interquartile range of the actual masses. For the median part, the median we have obtained is 501, and this 501 is basically 0.8 gram more. So if you subtract 0.8 from the median, you will get 500.2. So that is your median, 500.2. but the interquartile remains same because that is the difference between the upper and lower quartile. If there is a change in upper quartile, there is also a change in the lower quartile, so the difference between these two remains same, so that is 1.6. That is your answer. Number 19, it says that f of x is equals to 5 minus x divided by x. You need to find out the value of f of 1 upon 2. So replace x by 1 upon 2, it will be 5 minus 1 divided by 2 divided by 1 divided by 2. In the numerator, you can take out the LCM, that means it will be 2, 2 5s are 10, minus 1 divided by 1 divided by 2, 2 and 2 cancel. So that leads to 10 minus 1 is 9. In the next part, it says that f inverse of x, so the function f of x is equals to 5 minus x divided by x. So first thing, we need to replace f of x with y, so it's y equals to 5 minus x divided by x. We need to make x the subject, so it will be xy equals to 5 minus x, xy plus x equals to 5, x common, y plus 1 equals to 5, and at last it will be x is equals to 5 divided by y plus 1. In the last step, you need to replace x with f inverse of x, and you need to replace y with x. So that is your final answer of f inverse of x. Question number 20, the table shows the result when a dice is thrown 300 times. The relative frequency of throwing a 4 is 0.2. Find the value of p and the value of q. So first thing, we need to find out the value of p. Now what is the working formula for relative frequency? It is frequency divided by total frequency. Alright, the relative frequency to throw a 4 is 0.2 is equals to frequency of 4 is p, that is unknown, and total frequency is 300 as mentioned in the question. So now p can easily find out, it will be 0.2 multiplied by 300, that gives you the value of 60. For q, we can use a summation of frequency. If we add all those values, it will sum up to 300. So we can say that 300 equals to 55 plus 42 plus 45 plus p is 60 plus 50 plus q. You can easily solve the value for q here. It will be 55 plus 42 gives you the value of 97. 97 plus 45, it's 142. 142 plus 60, it gives you the value of 202, and 202 plus 50, that is 252. Alright, so it will be 300 is equals to 252 plus q. Now you need to shift 252 on the right side, so it will be 300 minus 252 gives you the value of q, that is equals to 48. In part B, it says that how many times would you expect to throw a 2 when this dice is thrown 1000 times. Alright, so the possibility of 2 is 42 divided by total frequency is 300, and we are throwing it for 1000 times. So now you need to simplify it. 2 zeros and 2 zeros cancel, 3 ones are 3, 3 ones are 3, 3 fours are 12, 14 multiply by 10 gives you the value of 140, and that is your answer. Question number 21, in the diagram the points A, B, C and D and E lie on the circle center O. The points B, O and E lie on a straight line. AB is parallel to ED, that is very important condition, and DEO is 53. Find X. So first thing, if you need to find out the value of X here, we have the angle at circumference, and with the property the angle at circumference multiplies 2 gives you the value of angle at center. So for X it will be 53 times 2 equals to 106. That is your answer. Find Y. For Y, we are going to apply the property of cyclic quadrilateral. 4 points B, C, D and E. These 4 points lie on the circumference, so Y plus 53 equals to 180 and Y equals to 127. Alright, for Z. For Z, you can apply the property of alternate angles. So that is 53. For T, we have a property of right angle in a semicircle. It means that this angle here is 90. Alright, so I can say that 90 plus Z is 53 plus T is unknown equals to 180. By solving, you will get the value of T, and that is 37. Question number 23, the diagram is the speed time graph representing part of a train's journey.
The train slows down uniformly from a speed of 40 meters per second to a speed of 24 meters per second in a time of 20 seconds. It then slows down uniformly for a further 40 seconds until it stops. Find the deceleration between t20 to t60. For deceleration, we use the working formula for gradient, which is rise divided by run. Alright, if you observe from 20 till 60, the rise is what? The rise is 24, and the run is what? It's a difference between 60 and 20, and that is 40. So you can say that 4 6 are 24 and 4 10s are 40. So 3 divided by 5 is the value of your first part. In the next part, it says that find the speed when t is equals to 50. So let's suppose when the value of t is 50, the speed is unknown, right? So I say that it's x. Again, I'm going to apply the same working principle of rise upon run. Now, the rise part is what? The rise part is x, alright? The run part is what? From 60 to 50, the run is 10. Rise upon run equals to acceleration we had find in the first part, that is 3 upon 5. We need to simplify, so it will be x equals to 3 multiplied by 10 divided by 5. 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 10. So the value of x is 6. That means the speed at time 50 is 6 meters per second. In the last part, find the distance traveled from t0 to t20. For distance, you need to find out the area. Alright, so there is a shape of triangle, right, and there is a shape of a rectangle, or you can apply the working formula of trapezium. It's up to you. So I will apply first the area of triangle. Area of triangle is 1 upon 2 base into height. The base is what? It's 20, and height is what? Height is 40 minus 24, that will give you 16. 2 1s are 4, 2 10s are 20, 10 into 16 is 160. Now I will apply the working formula for area of rectangle. And area of rectangle is 20 multiplied by 24. So it will be equals to 24, 2s are 480. Alright. So the total distance, it will be 480 plus 160, give you the value of 640, and that is your answer. Question number 24, evaluate 2a minus b. So you need to multiply the matrix A by 2. It will be 6, 2, minus 4 and 0. Minus b is what? Minus 2, 3, 1 and 0. We need to subtract. 6 minus 2 will be 8. 2 minus 1, 1 minus 4 minus 3 minus 7 and 0 minus 0 leads to 0. So that is your first answer. Find A inverse. For A inverse, we need to find out the determinant first. Determinant is what? AD minus BC. In your matrix A, we have A, B, C and D. Alright. So AD means it's 3 times 0. Minus B is what? 1 and C is what? Minus 2. So that gives you the value of positive 2. That is your determinant. For adjoint, you need to swap the places of A and D. So that will be 0 and 3. And you need to change sign of B and C. It will be minus 1 and positive 2. Now the inverse will be adjoint divided by determinant, that will be 2. Or you can say that it is equals to 0, 2, minus 1, 3 and divided by its magnitude. That is your final answer. Find the matrix X such that AX is equals to 3 minus 4. AX is equals to 3 and minus 4. So if you need to find out the value of X, it will be A inverse of 3 and negative 4. A inverse we had find out, it's 1 upon 2, 0, 2, minus 1, 3 times 3 and minus 4. Now we need to multiply the matrix here. So for multiplication, I draw the arrow method. Alright. Now it will be 0 times 3 will be 0 minus minus plus. 1 times 4 it's 4. 2 times 3 is 6 minus 3 4s are 12. Alright. 1 upon 2 as it is, 0 plus 4, 4, 6 minus 12 minus 6. You need to multiply 1 upon 2 with these 2. So 4 upon 2 will be 2 and minus 6 upon 2 is minus 3. So that is your matrix X. It's question number 25 in the diagram. B is the midpoint of OD and OA divided by AC is 1:3. OA is given it's A and OB is B. Express in terms of A and or B, OC. So first we need to find out the vector OC. Now we have the ratio of OA and AC. So if O till A is 1 ratio and A till C is 3 ratio, so the total ratio from O to C, it will be 4. Alright. Now we can use the ratio method very easily. If the ratio is OA, it will be ratio 1, right? We need to find out the vector OC that has a ratio of 4. Alright. Now it's when the ratio is 1, the value of OA is given, that is A. So if the ratio is 1, the value is A. If the ratio is 4, the value of OC which we are looking for. By cross multiplication, you will get OC is equals to 4A. That is your first answer. In the next part, it says that CD. You need to go from C to D. Firstly, I will go from C to O. Alright, so I will say that C to O, and then from O to D. So I will say that CO plus OD leads to CD. Now what is CO? CO will be minus 4A because OC is 4A. So CO will be negative vector, it will be minus 4A plus. What is the value of OD? Now B is the midpoint, that means that from B to D it will be B as well. So from O to D, this total vector, it will be 2B. So I can say that minus 4A plus 2B is equals to CD. That is your answer. Part B, P is the point on CD where CP is 3 upon 4 CD. Express AP. Alright. Firstly, we have the vector CP and it is equals to 3 divided by 4 CD. The value of CD we have in the previous part, it's 2B minus 4A. So if you multiply it, it will be 3 2s are 6, B divided by 4 minus 3 4s are 12, A divided by 4. You can further solve it, it will be 3 divided by 2, B minus 3A, that is your vector CP. Alright. Now, you need to find out the vector AP. You need to go from A to P. So firstly, you need to go from A to C and then from C to P. So I will write here, firstly it will be from A to C and then from C to P leads to the vector of A to P. Now what is AC? AC, the ratio is known, it's 3. So if the ratio is 1, the vector is A. If the ratio is 3, the vector will be 3A. So AC is 3A plus CP we had find out, it's 3 upon 2B minus 3A equals to AP. If you solve it, 3 and 3 cancel. So AP is 3 divided by 2B. The next part, it says that find AP upon BD. So if I write in the division form AP divided by BD. What is AP? AP is 3 divided by 2B. And what is BD? BD is B only. So B and B cancel. So the answer is 3:2. A special type of quadrilateral is ABDP. So if I join the line here from ABDP, this quadrilateral. Now that quadrilateral is a trapezium in which there is only one pair of parallel sides. So the answer is trapezium.